too. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. For those of you watching on YouTube, I just wanted to let you know you are welcome to tune in if you have a smart TV on your YouTube app. Just search for Cancer Wellness Center at Northbrook, and then you should be able to find our live recording. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Savina. And welcome to Family Yoga Night from the Cancer Wellness Center. We also want to welcome our presenter, Nicole Dumont, a licensed clinical social worker with over 10 years of experience providing support in English and Spanish to many families. In her therapeutic work, she integrates mindfulness, relaxation, and yoga to help her clients manage difficult emotions and find joy in their lives. Okay, I'll hand it over to you, Nicole.
Great. Thanks so much, Mary. So today, I want to introduce a few basic yoga poses to you all, as well as some mixing some relaxation and mindfulness as well throughout our program today. What I want you to do is also listen to your body. I'm not going to necessarily, we're not going to do any really extraneous poses. And if you notice that a pose hurts your body, then don't do that pose. If it's causing pain, don't push yourself. Sometimes poses might cause some discomfort, which can be good because we might be stretching parts of your body that are muscles that haven't been used all that much recently, and so that kind of discomfort, like can feel good, a little bit of uncomfortableness. But if you notice pain, adjust and or stop poses as needed. I also want to just let everyone know that I do have two dog friends here with me today. So if you hear any little barking in the background, that's just these guys. I also, as you can see, I have one little guy in my lap here. I'm not sure if you can see, but here he is. And if you notice, as we start today, I'm just going to ask you to start in cross-leg position. So really that just means a simple position like this. I'm just kind of sitting with my legs crossed. So if that, feels comfortable for you, go ahead and sit in that way. If not, sit how feels comfortable for you. I want us to start just by bringing our awareness to our breath. Simply just noticing, breathing in and out, and what that feels. Now, if it feels comfortable, let's take some deep breaths together. Deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Now we're going to bring our arms into this. So lifting up as you inhale and then down as you exhale. So deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. And now, on this next one, I want you to choose something that you want more in your life right now, or just in this moment. So I thought about this before we started today, and I often find myself wanting a sense of calm. And so today I'm going to choose to breathe in calmness and out tension or stress. There might be some folks out there who want to choose to breathe in energy and excitement, and breathe out tiredness. That's okay too. Whatever you want to breathe in, you choose that. And so as we lift our arms, we're going to breathe in calmness. And as we exhale, we're going to let out that tension. Let's try it again. Breathe in energy and exhale out tiredness. let's try something a little fun. We're going to breathe in silliness and out seriousness. Great job. You can do anything you want depending on how you're feeling in the day. Now we're going to move to a little, some body rolls. I really like these. I'm going to kind of adjust my camera, my computer, so you can see me a little bit more. And body rolls are pretty, I like these. They're pretty fun. You just, basically what I want you all to do is put your hands on your knees, if that's where you're at, seated. And you're just going to, body rolls sort of are what they sound like. So you're literally going to roll back. And as you roll back, you're just going to curve your spine a little bit, get a little stretch in your spine. And as you roll forward, you're going to kind of push your chest out. So you're rolling back, curving your spine. You're making like a circle body roll with your body. Rolling back with your spine. Forward with your chest. And as you're doing this, remember to breathe. You can inhale as you push forward. Exhale as you push back. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to switch directions. So if you were going in one direction, whether it was clockwise or counterclockwise, I want you to go the opposite way. So let me see. I was going, I'm going to go this way. Switch body roll direction. And just really feel. Remember to inhale, exhale. All right, great. Now bring your body to a center position. And I'm going to bring my friend back with me. Now I want you to, we're going to do some side body stretch. Sometimes, if we're sitting at a computer all day or sitting, just not really moving a lot can really help to kind of move our body in different ways that we're not used to. So these are some side body stretches that I think are really easy to do, even at your computer, even if you're just sitting. So sit in, again, cross-leg position if that's comfortable. If it's more comfortable to do this in a chair, you can absolutely do that too. And to do a side body stretch, what I want you to do is we're going to start with stretching our left side body. So I want you to place your right hand on the floor next to you, palm down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your left hand up and gently just bend to the side. And again, I want you to feel that a little bit of uncomfortableness, a little bit of discomfort, but not too much. I want you to feel that stretch in your body. And as you're bending to the side, breathe in. And as you breathe out, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Great. Come back to center position. We're going to do each side a couple of times. Now, other side, left hand palm on the floor, and then right hand up, and gently moving to your left, feeling that side body stretch. And take a deep breath in and exhale out. Another deep breath in. On that exhale, see if you can stretch a little bit more. Great work, great work. All right, let's try actually each side once more. So right hand, palm on the floor, left hand up to the sky and bending over, stretching that side body. Deep breath in. All right, coming back to center position. Now we're going to do the other side, your right side body one more time. So left hand palm on the floor next to you or in your chair, right hand up. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in this stretch. And exhale. Great. Body back to center position. All right. Now, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. We're going to do some poses that are called tabletop pose. And for any of you all who are familiar with yoga, these are the cat-cow poses. And I love these because they really kind of get at your back and all kinds of body muscles. Now, there are two ways of doing these because I fully realize that not everybody is ready to get into tabletop position. So tabletop position essentially is this. Hands and knees, you're a tabletop, essentially. Feet behind you. So this is the first way. I'm going to show you this way, and then I'm going to show you another way that's also just seated, because sometimes that's easier for folks. First way, your cat, I like to tell people to imagine that they're a cat, a Halloween cat, a black cat on Halloween, and usually those black cats on Halloween, they have the big curved back, and they're like, I don't have cats, so I don't exactly know what cats do, but I've seen some cats, and so the cat position is kind of like you can pretend that we're a cat too, just to kind of bring a little silliness into it. And the cow, you're actually gonna curve your back, look up, and just feel that curvature in your spine. So cat, bringing yourself back to cat, curving your spine, and then cow, curving your spine the other way, looking up, lifting your head up. And now, as you do this, as you do cat and cow, I want you to inhale on your cow and exhale on your cat. And to make it a little extra fun, you can add in the noises too. So we'll do a little cat. Meow. Exhale and inhale on your cow. Exhale on your cat. And inhale on your cow. All right, great work, you guys. Great work. Now, I'm going to show you the second way of doing this. And the second way is you can be in a chair for this. That's why I kind of like the second way. So whether you're seated on the floor or seated in a chair, either way is fine. Actually, I'm going to show you sideways because here's how you do cow seated. Basically, cat, same idea. You want to curve your spine, but you're kind of curving inward, almost like you're trying to be a turtle, kind of sucking itself into its shell. And then your cow, and so on your cow, you're lifting your shoulders back and your head up to the sky, curving your spine. And again, I want you to just kind of feel that stretch in your spine and feel those back muscles waking up. Yeah. A lot of times we don't really feel those muscles or use those muscles. So do what feels good. Either one of those can really get at those, relaxing the back. All right. Now we're going to move into what in yoga is called child's pose. This is one of my favorite poses as well, too. And there are actually 3 ways of doing this pose. And I'm going to show you all 3 ways. So I'm just going to adjust my camera here so you can see me. So the first way of child's pose is essentially you start off on your knees like this. And then you can have your hands in front of you like this. And you can slowly start to crawl them forward. And you can stretch them out in front of you and then allow your head to rest on the mat. All right. And my dogs are playing over here with me. So that's the first way. First child's pose is knees bent, hands in front of you, forehead to the floor, and for a more active pose, really reach those hands out in front of you, okay? Second way of doing this pose, same kind of thing, but instead of arms stretched in front, I want you to just relax your forehead, if you can, to the floor, and arms just to your side, palms facing up. So your the backs of your hands on the floor. Now the third way, and once I show you all three, I'm going to ask you 3 breaths together in that pose. So the third way is widen your knees. If you have a mat, great. If you're using a bath mat or a towel, that's fine too. Anything to kind of give you a little bit of cushion, I like. So widen your knees as wide as that mat is, so you have some space. And then again, crawl down and stretch your arms out. This one definitely gets good at the stretch. And you're going to then just rest your body on the floor. All right, so of those 3, I want you to pick the one you want to do. I think I'm actually going to do my knees wide because I really liked how that felt on my back. So we're going to go ahead and take 3 breaths together, and I'll lead you through it. If it feels comfortable, you can go with my guided breath. If it's more comfortable to breathe on your own, feel free to do that. All right, so child's pose. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Another deep breath in. And exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Now, I want you to slowly start to come out of your child's pose, not quickly, but if you were here with me with your arms stretched out, you can start to crawl them back. If your knees were wide like mine, bring them together. And go ahead and sit back down in cross-leg position. Great work, everyone. Great work. All right. So we've got some good poses we've got some good poses that we practiced. What I want to ask is if anybody in the audience has one of their favorite animals that they love to make up a pose for. And take a moment right now, think of one of those animals, what it could be, and go ahead and make that pose. It doesn't have to be an official yoga pose. It could be any kind of movement or pose that you like of your favorite animal. Now, one of my, and go ahead and do that as I'm talking, one of my favorite poses in yoga is called the downward dog, and that's kind of an official pose, but as a dog lover, obviously I also love downward dog. So I'll show you what that pose looks like. You don't have to do this one, but just to give you an idea. It's basically kind of making almost like a triangle, like this. So that's my downward dog. I hope you guys had a little fun thinking of an animal that you like and a pose that you could do that would be kind of silly. Yoga is really about having fun, breathing, and feeling good in your body. Doesn't have to be anything too official. All right, now we're going to get into some standing poses. Okay, I'm excited about these, you guys. I'm going to actually move my camera so that you can see me a little bit better. I was doing some adjusting earlier just to make sure that I had a good spot for you all that you could see me in. All right, here we go. Great. Let's do this. Okay. Hold on one sec. So these are our standing poses. First, we're going to do some what are called sun salutations. So you might know what these are. I have a little bit of an adjusted sun salutation that I like to do. Now, I'm going to show you two versions. First version is standing up. Well, actually, both versions are standing up, but first version, you remain standing throughout the sun salutations. Second version, we're going to actually invert a little bit. We're going to bend all the way down. And what I want you to do is just listen to your body. Listen to what feels good. First version of sun salutation is basically standing up. If it feels comfortable, feet together or feet hip width apart, whatever feels good to you. A little bit of a bend in your knee. I think that can be kind of nice. And we're going to just take our hands. I like to cross mine. It's up to you what feels comfortable, but to really take that deep breath in, you're going to bring your hands down and all the way around. Inhaling all the way up, bringing your hands together, and then exhaling down. And I love that these are sun salutations because I like to imagine I'm making a sun with my arms right here. All right, so let's do, that's the first way. We're going to do 3 of those together. Sun salutations. Hello, day. You know, greeting your day or even ending your day. You could do just a few of these deep breaths. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. One more all together. Deep breath in and exhale. Great. Okay, so that's our first version of sun salutation. We're going to do version number 2, which is inverted or bent over. And I like this one a lot too, because basically as we breathe in like this, we then bend down, and this is actually called a swan dive. So as we breathe in, we bring our arms up overhead like we did in the last one, but on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands down, and we're actually going to, almost like we're diving in the water, bring our body all the way down until we're completely rested. You're going to allow the weight of your body, of your upper body, to just hang. In this position, I want you to remember to breathe. We're going to take 3 breaths here together. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Now to come back up, we inhale, reverse swan dive, arms all the way up, and then to the chest. You can either bring your arms and hands prayer position, or if you like, bring one hand to your heart. Also, hands to your side, whatever feels comfortable for you. Let's do 2 more of those together with the swan dive. So deep breath in and swan dive down, exhaling. Staying in half bent position for a moment. Now breathing in, hands all the way up, down to your chest, either in a prayer position, to your heart, or to your side. All right, one more. Deep breath in. Exhale out, swan dive. All the way down. Letting your body hang. Feel the benefits and just the feeling of that hang. All right. Now, deep breath in. Arms up. Hands to your chest, heart, or side. Great job, everyone. Great job. Okay. Now we're going to stick with standing poses. All right. But we're going to go into mountain pose. And mountain pose is a great pose. It literally is just standing pose, but I want you to imagine that you are a mountain. And we're going to integrate a little bit of mindfulness and meditation into this mountain pose. If it feels comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes. But if not, you can keep them open. Now I want you to imagine what kind of mountain you are. I want you to think about that mountain. Are you a mountain that's covered in snow, like a snow-capped mountain with jagged rocky edges? Are you a rolling hill covered in green, evergreen trees with blue skies in the background? Are you a big sandy desert hill mountain with the hot sun blazing on top? Imagine what kind of mountain or hill you are, and I want you to take a moment, and I want you to really feel that you are that mountain. I want you to see what it's like to be that mountain. Look out and imagine, if I were this mountain, what would I be seeing right now? I want you to imagine, if I were this mountain, what would I be smelling right now? Take a deep breath in your nose. Exhale out and imagine what it smells like on your mountain. Now, take a moment and really imagine, what does it feel like on this mountain? Is there a breeze blowing? Is the weather cool? Is it warm? And now, if you were that mountain, I want you to imagine, what does it taste like to be that mountain? Can you taste fresh snow? Or can you taste the dryness of the desert and the hot sun? Maybe the dew coming from your trees. Now let's take a deep breath in together. Exhale. Another deep breath in together. And exhale. That's your mountain pose. Know that if you need strength in your life, that you can come back to that mountain. You can be that mountain. Whatever mountain you choose. All right. Now I want to share with you all another standing pose, which is called tree pose. This is another one of my favorites because you can kind of make it into whatever you want. I'm going to show you again 3 ways to do tree pose, and you pick whatever you like. So my first version of tree pose is, it's a standing pose. You're standing straight with a leg slightly bent. So you can bend it up like this, and it's a one-legged tree. You can also, if your balance is not feeling good today, no problem. You can just bend your knee and rest it. Rest your toes of one foot on the ground while the other foot is flat foot. So you're kind of like this right now with your feet. That's one version of tree pose. Second version of tree pose is putting your foot, whichever one feels good for you. I'm finding my balance right now too. Putting your foot next to your calf or on your calf for some leverage, for some balance, right? That's second tree pose. Now, third tree pose is a little bit more advanced. You're going to put your foot up here, and actually I have socks on, so it's not the best. Take my sock off. It'll help me get a little bit of more traction here. So you can put your foot all the way up on your inner thigh, just like that. That's the third version of tree pose. So now I want you to pick, what's your version of tree pose today? I think I'm going to do down here. I like that. And now I want you to imagine, this is another just kind of experiential exercise. What kind of tree are you? Here's your branches. And don't at all worry about losing balance. The cool thing about it is if you lose balance, your other foot catches you. There you are. You got yourself. You got you. So go ahead and give that tree a try. What do your branches look like? Are they moving? Are they still? Are you a tree in the wintertime with no leaves, bare branches? Are you a tree in the springtime, blooming buds, green leaves? Are you a tree in the summertime, lush with green leaves, full? Are you a tree in the fall? Leaves changing colors, orange and yellow, brown, dry, crackling leaves, beautiful, fire-colored leaves. What kind of tree are you? You can be any kind of tree you want. Now, in our tree pose, we've been there for quite a while. So I want you to actually put your foot down, give your legs a little bit of a rest. We're going to try tree pose with the other foot, just to kind of see how it feels, all right? So go ahead and pick that tree pose you want to do. You want to do one leg, but with giving yourself a little bit of balance with the other foot, no problem. You want to give the calf a try, put that one foot on your calf. Now you want to take it a little bit to the next level. Bring it up to your inner thigh. Now, if you want to take it to the super next level, make sure your environment is safe. There's nothing too much to fall on. And again, if your balance isn't good, don't worry about this. You can always catch yourself, but I'll give you another version of tree. You can kind of grab your foot and extend. That's one to work on, to work up towards. That can be a little bit harder to balance, but with practice, yoga, it is totally possible. That's the cool thing. Okay, we only have a few minutes left, and I'd like us to end with a relaxation pose. So I'm going to bring my computer back over here so that we can do some seated poses together again, you guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be here. All right. So again, we're back in seated position, sitting in cross-leg position if you like. We're just gonna do a few more relaxations, a few more muscle relaxation exercises on our upper body. So I want us to bring our awareness again to our breath. If it feels comfortable for you, you can go ahead and close your eyes, cast your gaze on something just below your line of vision, whatever feels good for you. Take a moment and take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in And exhale. And now I want you to allow your head to gently fall forward. You're going to keep seated in an upright position, but let your head fall forward to where you can feel the weight of your head pulling at your neck muscles. Resting your head in this position, and if it feels good, gently moving back and forth, still with your head down, but allowing it to sway slightly back and forth, feeling the pull in your side neck muscles. Bringing your head back to center position. Now, I want you to allow your head to fall gently backwards. Same kind of thing. If it feels good, go ahead and let your head sort of move, sway back and forth. Not forgetting to breathe. All right, I'm bringing your head back to center position. Great job. Now, I want us to integrate our hands a little bit into this as we're trying to relax our shoulders and our bodies. We're really getting into it now with our seated poses, our tabletop poses, our standing poses. I want you to place your hands in your lap or on your legs, palms facing up. And what I want you to do is now slowly start to bring your fingers and your thumb to your palms till your hands are making a ball or a fist. And now I want you to squeeze, not as tight as you can, but pretty tight. I want you to squeeze until I tell you to let go. Feeling the muscles in your arms flex. Remember, just do what's comfortable. If you can squeeze tight, squeeze tight. And release. Now allow your arms to go completely relaxed. Now we're going to try that again. Hands to a fist, fingers to your palms, squeeze, feeling those muscles in your arms, feeling how strong you are. Squeezing your arms, and now release. Feeling the sensation of what it's like, the difference between a tight muscle and a very relaxed muscle. All right, now for our last couple of minutes together, I would love for us to end with what's called Relaxation Pose. And for Relaxation Pose, basically what you're going to do is you're going to be flat on your back. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Wow. So that's why I like to have a mat for this, because I think that this really can just help to feel comfortable on the floor. All right, so for Relaxation Pose, you're basically laying flat on your back. And if you like, palms can be facing upward out to your side. And if it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And I just want you all to take a minute and really feel the benefits of your practice from today. Feel any difference in your body. Notice if you're feeling any tension and not placing any judgment on that tension in your body. Simply just noticing it. Allowing yourself to almost melt into the floor. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. Allowing the day to just melt away from you. Taking a moment to feel grateful for your body's abilities taking a moment to thank your body for what it can do for you. All the things our body does to get us through the day. Taking a moment to love your body. If you can stay in this position longer, go ahead and stay there, no problem. Sometimes people can stay in a relaxed pose for 10 more minutes. If you'd like to get up from the pose, I want you to gently bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, and then turn to one side. This makes it easier to get up. And so from your side now, I want you to just push yourself up with your hands, just like that. And if it feels good, back to cross-leg position. That was the end of our yoga workshop for today. And I just want to thank all of you for joining and for giving yoga a try if this was your first time, and for allowing me to join you in your practice if yoga is already a part of your life. Thank you so much. And I do hope that our paths cross again in the future.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nicole. We truly